So here we are, we finally get a chance to review The Meg 2, The Megalodon. I was very excited to see this film because I did enjoy the first one. It was a bit of a guilty pleasure. It was better than I thought it was going to be. It wasn't quite as silly as what I find a Jason Statham movie to be. But you know, so here comes the second one. And the basic vibe for this one here is an action thriller, where going down to the trench leads this group to discover an agency secretly working to mine something new and something that's worth a lot of money. This agency is the bad guy here with greedy intentions. As they're stuck down, they have to find their way back up to the surface and save the day. We're going to start off with the things that I didn't like. First off, as you can see from what I just said, the main bad guy here is an agency. It's not even the Meg itself, who pretty well plays a secondary threat. It's just this little threat in the background that pops up from time to time. Does play a huge role in the ending climax, but we'll get to that. And the story here is very, very bland. I was not interested in what was going on at all. I did want more of the Meg, which again I'll talk about in a second. And the dialogue was okay, but it was also terrible at times. I mean, speaking of stupid, there's a lot of times in here people are doing stupid things, just the kinds of things that like people just wouldn't do. I don't know what the purpose is here and making some people do stupid things. Like, you just know they're asking for it. You know they're gonna die because of what they're doing, or you know that they're going to cause more trouble from what they're doing, and you watch it unfold on screen and it just gives you a big headache. For an example, I just have to say this, like, you know, there's a moment where the Meg, he's coming, actually it's a team of Megs, and they're coming to the shore, to a beach, and then you have the heroes there. They're like screaming and they're like, hey, get off the beach, get off the beach. They even there's even guns being shot at from like the good guys and the bad guys. There's guns getting shot everywhere. And then for a moment, you see everybody just screaming and running. And I'm not kidding you, 30 seconds later, check your watches. 30 seconds later, you're back into the water and there's still people who are on floaties with drinks in their hands and giggling and laughing. And it's like, where were you? Even if you were to tell me they're on the other side of this island or on a beach just down the way, I mean, like, did you not hear the gunshots? Did you not hear the screams? It's just so dumb, and it's unbelievably dumb. I had a problem with a lot of things about this movie. But there are some good things to say. So the tension is good. Whenever there is a threat to someone's life, they do a really good job at making you wonder whether or not this person is going to survive. That the tension is there, and it's good, and I like that. But really, for most of the part of this movie, we're waiting for the Megs, and when they do show up, it is thrilling. It is exciting. The other thing that I like is Jason Statham. It's just fun to watch him on screen. He's just being Jason. He plays the part, he does his job, and you know, he does some crazy things, but at the same time, he plays the role seriously. And so it just all works when it comes to him. And now, the ending. This is where it all comes down to. This whole review here is this ending. The ending is like a completely different film. It changes tones completely. It goes from flat and boring and uninteresting and serious to something that is really quite fun, funny, stupid, cheesy, bonkers, exciting, thrilling. It has everything in the end. It just kind of changes tone. There are characters that you watch throughout the film who are just regular Joes, just being regular people, but then all of a sudden they become comic reliefs. Not just one, but there's like a couple of them. There's like comic relief happening throughout the whole climax. Action with the Megs. We're finally now that full blown with Megs just wrecking havoc, and then Jason Statham again doing his thing, doing it in wild and crazy ways. And I'm not kidding you. It is all over the place and exciting and wacky and dumb and cheesy. I loved it. Well, I won't go that far. I won't say I loved it, but I really did enjoy it. In fact, my overall feelings for this film, my rating here, I had to create a new one. And I'm marking this one down as bonkers. And I'm going to say this. This ending is what saves this movie, if you even want to say that. So my recommendation would be to simply watch this movie once, but if you miss out on it, you're not missing out on much. All right, so hey, look, I'm still just catching up with some of these movies that they're all coming out at the same time. If you haven't seen my review for Oppenheimer or Barbie, please check those out. I'm still going to be coming up with a Ninja Turtles review. I got the Gran Turismo coming, and I also going to have Blue Beetle. We're pretty busy, and I'm pretty excited for that. And so it would be awesome if you subscribe to the channel and join me for those reviews, and I'll let you know exactly what I think. And if you made it this far, I appreciate that. Perhaps that means this is worth a like. So if you can, just leave a like on this review and join us again. And until next time, enjoy life, enjoy film, and take care. And I wish you well.